Hey guys, welcome to our little chaos discussions here, aka ANARCH discussions.
Indeed.
Yes. Welcome to the fucking chaos. That.
And this is where
Welcome to
you
the fucking
stop working.
chaos. Welcome to the fucking chaos. Jesus Christ.
So,
FNAF coming out. Sorry, we recorded. This is the third time we've tried to make this fucking recording.
yeah, technical
The newest
difficulties.
FNAF, Security Breach, comes out either November or December. I'm stipulating and speculating that it's going to come out in December because that makes more sense. Just because of the way that they're doing the videos. Which I like the cartoons. I haven't seen them all. I know you have, Jacob, because you're like on top of this shit.
I've been vigorously keeping up to date on this stuff because, truth be told, I am very much a big FNAF person.
And I'm really getting into it. I want to read the books.
I haven't. That is the only part of it that I have not gotten into.
I want to know the actual story, because if there's a game and a story, I want to know both.
Yes. And a lot of it, honestly, is still up to speculation and theory.
I've actually read the manga for Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to have them, like the actual paperback books, and I read them quite frequently.
Yeah. I subscribe to MatPat's theories on the lore of FNAF. With how much time he dedicates to finding out the lore of this franchise, I trust his research, and I'm excited for the Security Breach game coming out. So I've been keeping up to date on all things FNAF. I may not have read the books, but I have been keeping up to date on the theories based off of them on said Game Theorist channel. I may not know all the little nuances of the stories in the novels, but I keep track of like the overall arcing story that's going on throughout the games and the novels the best I can.
I mean, I'm trying to, but I'm just getting started in it. I mean, obviously, you guys have seen me play the game if you see my videos. Jacob, you were telling me the other day about the new MacBook.
Yeah, so for those of you who've been seeing, Apple switched from Intel processors to their own in-house processing chips, starting with the M1 last year, and they put it in an iPad Pro and a MacBook Pro and an iMac, and I think they might have done a new Mac Mini. That I'm unsure of. But they started putting in the machines, and people have been blown away by how much better and how much more optimized they are on their own chips. And well, Apple's been doing this with their phones and tablets for years now. So they once they stepped up to the laptop desktop space for computing chips, you knew that they were going to have all sorts of optimizations, and they were just going to hit it out of the park. Because one of the main reasons that I have such high regards for Apple is the fact that they run their software and their hardware, each designed with the other in mind, for a seamless experience that literally is hardly rivaled by any competition. And a year later, they're like, you remember that really awesome, almost uncompetable chip we made? Yeah, we took that and we just went balls to the wall, stupid crazy with it. Here's just all this performance that you'll get out of all these top line PCs, but for a fraction of the power consumption, and and it doesn't matter whether it's plugged in or not. They released two new MacBook Pros, the 16-inch and the 14-inch models, and they released the M1 Pro and the M1 Max chips alongside them. And usually how it goes is if you have a high performing like laptop computer or whatever, you gotta have it plugged in to have max like power. That is not the case with these two. You get amazing performance per wattage of battery use or power use, whether it's plugged in like or it's on battery. And the battery life in itself, when you look at it just out by itself as a standard, that's not the impressive part. They're still decent laptop batteries. It's fine. Most people end up using their laptops plugged in anyways, just for long usage or all day usage, especially if you do multimedia editing and all that on a MacBook Pro or a high-end laptop. But on the topic of having it plugged in or not, they brought MagSafe back. They brought the original OG kind of MagSafe, not the new iPhone puck wireless charger with a magnet MagSafe. They brought the OG MagSafe cable back. It's braided, it's fast charging, it's version 3, and it's amazing. But for those of you that despise the MagSafe, it has 3 Thunderbolt enabled USB-C ports, and you can use any of those to charge the MacBook instead. So it doesn't matter. It has 1 on one side, 2 on the other, and the side that has 2 of them has the MagSafe on it. So if you want to charge from the right side, you can charge it on the right side. If you want to charge it on the left side, you can charge it on the left side. They have brand new power bricks for fast charging, and like overall the experience of these 2 small portable devices have more power under the hood than most like of our computers. It makes our computers look like sad little I can't even describe how bad that makes our computers look, either of our computers. The M1 chip MacBook Pro 13-inch from last year has been a very popular editing machine for 4K, 8K footage, but it still like lags behind. It still like takes time to load. Not with these guys. Even with the lowest end spec MacBook Pro 14-inch, with the only model that they are selling out of the lineup that has 8-core CPU instead of 10-core, still will load 4K and 8K and stuff footage just pretty much instantly and play it in real time. You can add filters, layers, all of that while it's playing, and you can have other things running in the background. And for a lot of people that I've seen online that have been using even just last year's MacBook Pros, they're blown away. They're like, this has never been possible. And you can do that while it's hooked up to high-end monitors like the Pro XDR displays by Apple. And on the 16-inch models, you can do it up to like 3 displays and a 4K TV on top of that. It has HDMI port back. It's got the SD card slot back, which a lot of creators have been yearning to return. So yeah, and they did away with the touch bar. A lot of people didn't like the little touch screen bar thing. A lot of developers didn't support anything for it, so they did away with that. Brought the function keys back. Brought Touch ID onto the thing. Made the whole keyboard setup black, and it looks nicer. They expanded the screen. It has a notch, yes, just like the iPhones, but the notch only peeks over the status bar on the top. And when you're using a full screen application, it just blacks out that whole thing. It makes it look a lot more like previous models. Yes, it makes a thicker bezel appear out of nowhere, but it makes it look cleaner. And the fact that the thing doesn't intrude past the status bar makes it pretty much non-invasive. So I was telling before they came out, I was telling that it'd be good to get like a MacBook Pro, not a MacBook, an iPad Pro for video editing, and then once these two things drop, these two MacBook Pros dropped, I'm like, remember when I said that? Yeah, no, that's not true anymore.
Yeah, I'm heavily considering my options right now. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to go with, but I'm looking for something. I mean, the iPad I have now works great, but it's an older iPad. You know, like it's not really meant to keep up with what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah, my iPad struggles. A lot of times it's because of the storage space on it. I should have gotten a higher storage capacity. iCloud is great, but when you have to have the file on board for video editing, then and the process is kind of slow. I've had a couple renders of edited videos fail multiple times, and it's taken like an hour each time for it to finish rendering the video and then telling me that, oh nope, didn't do it. A lot, like I'll still push it until it gets it, and then I can, like, the video's done, and I haven't had any corrupted videos from that process. But my preferred video editing software right now is LumaFusion, available on the iPad, and it works great. Like, it has great capabilities. It has 4K compatibility. It just, the iPad, I believe it's the 7th generation, and iPads are currently on like the 9th generation. So it's a couple generations behind, not too far behind, but it's just enough that it struggles with some things. And I would love to have a MacBook Pro or an iPad Pro to edit on. The iPad Pros are still a very viable option and still knock it out of the park as far as video editing and processing, and hell, even gaming, like mobile gaming on an iPad Pro, fucking phenomenal. But after seeing the new MacBook Pros, I am very much in the camp of rather having one of those to work with, because they also have the 120 hertz display on them. So if there are any games and stuff, I know there's no like real competitive games on Mac viably, but if you wanted that option, if they started becoming an option, like, that's a very viable computer. You could actually game. It's a Mac you can game on and be confident. That's something that is also very unheard of and out of nowhere. So
yeah, I'm still deciding what I'm gonna do. I haven't quite made up my mind. I mean, right now I'm fine with the setup I have. I just wish I could just go live.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Let's see here. What else, Jacob? We had like a whole bunch of shit we were trying to talk about.
I mean, we could do some quick channel updates. As far as Minecraft goes, or modded Minecraft is currently on hold until we get a situation for a server, because the last episode that you guys saw, or I don't think yours is out yet on your channel, but like
I released it on YouTube. It's on. I live streamed that one. Any of my last Twitch videos were live streamed, which is one of the reasons I want to be back into that, because I want to go back to going live.
Yeah, but like those last times were when you were over here in the same place as I am. So now that we are not in the same place, we can't just do a LAN game to do our series on. So we'll have to find a server hosting to have us play together on that world again to continue that series.
Yeah. And I guess quick update on mine. I guess I'm going to be doing some story mode, recording and uploading. And I've got Doom Eternal sitting here. I've got Sea of Thieves, and I've got Marvel's Avengers. Like, I'm gonna be checking out quite a few different things.
As far as
It was
like land-based
really,
things, we won't be able to do anything land.
yeah, we could go back to Bedrock, but I don't want to anymore. I've actually looked at uninstalling it from my PC.
No, it's still a useful thing to do, because
No, fuck
especially if you
that.
want to do
Fuck
continue to
that.
mount.
Fuck that. No, hold on. I have a friend over here right now. I'm going to show you what I did to the Java version of Minecraft, and I want you to just say real quick how much better this fucking looks.
Right. Java edition.
Yes, this is the actual Minecraft, like the original full aspect Minecraft before it was released to consoles and anything else, before it was released to the phones or anything. This was the original version of Minecraft. I'm just saying, I can't go back. I can't go back.
In order to continue our mountain series, which is something that we can do Minecraft-wise, you should keep it on there.
That's yours. That's not on my channel. That's on your channel.
Yeah, but you said it was fun to do, so...
Well, yeah, but I can do that with my iPad at your place.
You don't have to do it over here at all.
No, I don't, but I'm saying I can do that with my iPad. I'm not talking about my PC. Like, look at this.
Okay.
Like, you see this? Like, look at that.
I don't know if you would want to still do keyboard and mouse.
Look at this. Look at this. Ooh.
That's nice.
Dude, Bedrock's so shitty, I would come over there and use my phone to play and record the Mountain series with you.
Alright, well... I didn't know if you wanted to keep keyboard and mouse up.
Crystal clear water, tree branches, tree limbs that are actually fucking moving, water that's actually flowing, grass that's actually visible, like, and not just a blocky fucking blur.
Yeah.
Like, smooth fucking lining. I can tell that these are wood planks and not just something brown colored and lined.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, look at this shit. Look at that fire. Look, like, come on. It moves in the wind and everything. Like,
I swear this is an audio-friendly podcast.
Come on. I mean, I'm only burning down Witch's Hut right now, but still, come on.
Yeah. By the way, I did send you a text message that you should read to yourself.
I already answered the... Yeah, no, like, come on. Would you go back to standard Minecraft after seeing that?
No.
Yeah. There's actual details. You can actually see a pickaxe, dude. It doesn't just look like a moon of blocks.
Alright, okay. You made your point. I just figured that you'd want to keep it around for the sake of a keyboard and mouse when playing.
It'd still be cool, like, you know, if like I'm coming down there to hang out or something, and we decide, oh, hey, let's play some Minecraft, and you're just like, oh, hey, let's just record real quick. I got my iPad for that.
Yeah, I was just... The main thing that the main idea that I was trying to get is, like, if you wanted to stick with keyboard and mouse across the two kinds, then you would want to keep it on your PC, but it's whatever. So I didn't know how important that was. For me, it's very important. Like, I would play on my Windows 10 version 9 times out of 10, well, 10 times out of 10 versus any of the consoles or mobile devices.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I got a taste. You were a big drive to get here.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
This is the pinnacle, but you also have to respect the basics. Like, that's part of Minecraft. That is Minecraft at its core, is the basic blockiness.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I have to go back to it with my PC.
Well, the thing is, you have both on there. You can just flip-flop between whatever. It's not really reverting when you're just playing the lesser version for a little while.
It's reverting. It's
not
majorly reverting.
No, reverting would be like, alright, we're not playing Java Edition anymore, we're only playing Bedrock from now on. It's like, that would be reverting. This is like, hey, this series is only available, like, okay, the mountain map or whatever is available in the store on the Bedrock Edition. currently resides its save file on my PlayStation. So the only way that we can continue that series is on the Bedrock Edition. That's not necessarily reverting. That's just like, hey, this series has to take place on the lesser version. So we do that, and then when that series has run its course, then like we don't have to come up with any new series and stuff for Bedrock. Like we can continue to press on with series and other videos and stuff with the Java edition.
Yeah, I'd just rather have, the version that,
I'd rather port my Mountain World to Java edition and play with shaders on it, but like I gotta work within my means when it comes to that series, because that series did pretty well up until this point, so they've gotten a fair amount of views, so that justifies continuing it at some point.
Hey, quick question: how mad would you be if I was to start playing the game right now?
Increasingly, we are podcasting.
So?
We get distracted. We have ADHD.
You get distracted. I've been doing shit on my computer this entire goddamn time.
Yeah, but that's different. The game will completely subvert your attention.
Hell, did you know that Ben was here?
I kind of guessed from the...
At which point?
When he started responding to things.
I didn't notice it was you, Jake. I was just like, oh, cool, it's a person. It sounded like a very, very, very professional voice.
Well, when you do it for about 9 or 8 years, you tend to get professional.
That is Jacob. And yeah, he's been doing this for a hell of a lot longer than I have. What's that saying? Respect your elders.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that don't happen.
Well, shit. Either way, as far as console content goes on my channel for the foreseeable future, it will probably be natively streamed. The internet that I deal with right now has a hard time managing the remote play features of the PlayStation. So when it comes to GTA or any other console content that I would provide for my channel in the near future is going to be natively streamed. I recently did a GTA stream with our good buddy Han Gaming, and that was natively streamed because I am sick and tired of the remote play wanting to be all blurry or cut out or just plain lag when I am trying to make content. So it not only irritates me visually, but it irritates the viewers visually, and with where my PlayStation is currently set up, when I use it natively, it is on a 55-inch 4K screen and streams in 1080p 60 frames per second, just like I would want it to do on my PC through OBS. The only difference is I do not have all the controls and fancy capabilities of using OBS when natively streaming. I don't have my intro video, I don't have the toggle for the mutes and stuff, I don't have the intermission stuff, which bums me out. But as far as visual quality and fidelity goes, it's the same across from me doing a PC game versus me doing a native stream on the PS4. So I will cope with that. I don't know what all you have set up over there as far as consequences.
Everything but my Wii and the PlayStation.
Okay, well, in order for us to do some things, you might want to hook the PlayStation up.
Yeah, but see, the thing is I don't have enough power ports.
Well, you know that little 3 plug-in power brick thing? I think you have one already. Those are $1 at Dollar Tree.
I know, I just haven't gone over to get one because every time we go over there I'm thinking of other things.
Yeah, because I can't recommend those little things enough. Like, yeah, it's nice when you have like a longer power bar with multiple ports and the Switch and stuff. But like when you're in a pinch and you just need a couple extra plugins, it's great to just go down to Dollar Tree and spend $1 on something so like convenient.
Yeah, it really is. It's real nice. But what else you got on the agenda there, Teggy?
Well, recently Back for Blood came out, and it's a faithful continuation of like the Left 4 Dead style games. And I've heard great things about it. I have yet to try it myself. I have yet to pick it up myself. But I hopefully can, in the coming months, do that. And our good buddy Brennan would be more than happy to join us on said excursion, because he has been playing and enjoying the hell out of the game as well. He has also recommended me to start actually playing Cyberpunk at some point. I've been wanting to start up a series on that. What?
How much do you want to hate me?
What did you do?
I might be playing Back for Blood right now.
Wow, you piece of shit. You dirty piece of
I'm
shit.
not doing that.
I have Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 on my Steam account. I'd love to get back and play those, but
I would love to play Left 4 Dead 2 again. Actually, Left 4 Dead 1 was really good too.
Yeah.
But this one, dude, this us to a whole new level.
I've heard. I've heard.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I am mad for this one, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I've been trying to take it slow through this, so when you play, I'm not gonna be like super far ahead of you. Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm finishing Act 1 right now.
For the longest time, I've been I'm going back to Cyberpunk real quick. For the longest time, I've had it but I haven't played it yet. I've heard all the things of like when you play it on like older consoles or systems or whatever, it doesn't perform nearly as well as it's supposed to, and it's a lot of bugs and stuff. I'm hoping by now they've done a lot of fixes to where it's a solid running game on PS4 right now, because that's what I have it for. And I plan to do a series on it on the channel at some point here in the near future. Don't know when, but hopefully here soon.
So, I backed out of the run just because just started. And now I'm just dicking around in the firing range. Because you can actually sit here and you can try out all of these guns. And it's really, really freaking cool. Because, like, there's all kinds of fucking sights. And all kinds of different stocks. And you can see it all. And ammo, dude, the fucking ammo clips are the shit. Man, I did not put a sniper scope on an assault rifle.
You son of a bitch. What level are you already?
I don't know. I haven't played much. I'm literally getting ready to finish the first act.
Okay.
So, I'm not that far into it, but I've done quite a bit already. I've already found my favorite weapon loadout. I need to get the right pistol, but I haven't found it yet, so I'm just kind of going with what I got. But, you can even go, there's, a firing range you can go check out and shoot, everything in the game.
Interesting.
And honestly, weapon-wise, it's very similar to Left 4 Dead. It just lacks my personal favorite, the electric guitar. But I'm pretty sure that was everybody's favorite at one point.
So do we know if there's gonna be mods and stuff in this one like there was for Left 4 Dead 2 and such?
What's that?
Mods.
I'm not seeing anything about it yet, but I also haven't messed with the online or anything like that.
Okay, because the last time that I played Left 4 Dead 2, we had mods like that changed up the fucking zombie skins. Like there was fucking Minecraft mod for it, which was hilarious.
I'm not 100% sure on that one, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm sure time will tell then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure time will tell. It's just right now I'm not seeing anything to do that.
Yeah. I am most likely going, like, when I do get it, I'm most likely going to pick it up on Steam. Because that's where I have my Left 4 Dead stuff on, so.
I would love to pick it up on there. Right now I'm just playing on my Xbox account.
I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but you did name drop it when you were trying to think of Left 4 Dead. Dead by Daylight. I do have my main setup and stuff for both my Survivor and my Killer on Stadia. So if we can get enough people, we can definitely do that. Because that I don't have Game Pass has also hindered my Windows 10 copy of the game. And that is where I had been playing, like that, and honestly it would probably be better to stream the Stadia version just because the stream lag was so constant when playing the Windows 10 version. So I'm thinking it'll do me good to like switch eventually all the stuff that I had on there to the Stadia. Because I had a fair amount of stuff. I had a fair amount of killers like the Demogorgon and stuff like that. And I was going to eventually start using them, but like the main group of people that were playing Dead by Daylight kind of just fell away. So whenever we can bring it back, eventually I will try to get my other stuff on it. But for right now, I got my Ghostface. I got my Dwight Fairfield set up for the Survivor and the Killer. So we have the people. I will be ready to make content with that game again.
I'm ready.
We just need to find 3 more people that are ready.
Yeah. Which is the only real issue we're running into right now.
Yeah. The sad part is, like, if we have people that are interested in playing but don't have the game, my PlayStation has the game. My Switch has the game. I have gotten multiple copies of this game. Like, I don't want to hear nobody having the excuse of, I don't have the game. My answer is like, get the fuck over here. I got a PlayStation 4 Pro and a Switch that people can use.
I have been on multiple games as well. Like, more than enough.
Yeah, the first time I ever streamed Dead by Daylight was with Hey, and that was on PlayStation.
Yeah, and I think I didn't join right away, but
I don't think you were streaming and stuff yet then. That was before your time.
Yeah, but I think my first copy of it was on PlayStation, and I think you actually got it for me.
It's possible.
It is very possible.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell.
But me and Hey tried to play online, and that sucked. So we decided that playing with randos was bad, which it is. It is. It's one of those games that like is only truly.
Every game ever has proven that playing with randos is bad.
Well, yeah,
Not
but
really.
like there's.
I've had luck with some, but like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, but like if we're hopping into Call of Duty, then we've got no choice. Like we're playing online, we're playing against like everybody. But whatever. That's one thing. But, like, in a setting where it's, like, 5 people is the lobby, and it's, like, it's that close-knit kind of game where there's one killer and then there's survival. It's so much better. It's so much genuinely enjoyable when everyone knows everyone in that game. And everyone can talk to everyone. You don't have that when you play online. Like, yeah, you could have your mic up and, like, some people will chat on you, but it's like, it's not the same. Like, you can't play off of each other reactions and the amount of inside jokes that can happen during those kind of things. The amount of, like, kind of banter that occurs when you're playing with people that you know in that kind of situation. It's just, that produces the best content and is the best playing experience for that game just in general. So, yeah. So the only way that I will play that game, the only way that I will stream that game or record that game is if we have a total of 5 people that we know playing.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, a reasonable request in my opinion. Ooh, I has minigun.
A minigun, you say?
Yes, I mean it's a turreted minigun, but it's still a minigun. And that's mowing zombies. You jackasses. Why? Why is it always me that's gonna do this stupid shit?
Because reasons. Call of Duty Vanguard's coming out soon, I believe.
I believe so. I'm not quite for sure on the exact date, but
I think it's sometime in November.
normally is.
Well, there's been a few October release dates, but
Well, yeah, but on like
yeah,
old, really old.
I don't know. Apparently the zombies mode in Vanguard was made by Treyarch.
Ooh.
Yeah. And apparently it's a prequel to the Cold War zombies.
Yes.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's from the rumor mill or if it's from an announcement, but our good friend Brennan gave me that information.
I think we need to get him in here sometime.
Yeah. I'd love to get some guests here and there on this podcast. Get a little bit of extra opinions, extra flow of discussion going on.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Just not
big,
Logan and Alyssa.
Yeah, they did not enjoy this.
They did not they did not abide by our structure.
Shit. Big grabby motherfucker. Big grabby motherfucker. No! Okay. He's dead. Oh shit. Horde of zombies right behind me. Oh, you bitch.
Oh.
You bitch.
I think I sidetracked from the cyberpunk thing from earlier. I don't know much more to say on that, but hopefully I get a good playthrough of that game here in the near future.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it has to offer, but trying to think if there's any other thing. Like, I feel like we're forgetting something. I feel like we're forgetting something big, and I don't know why. I was scrolling through something just now, and I saw a thing for the Squid Games bullshit again. I was like, I'm honestly not interested in the series. A lot of people made it a big deal, but honestly, I don't see the appeal.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, I'm not a title person, like when it
Yeah.
comes to foreign language shows. But the dub, it makes me feel like I'm watching an old Godzilla film, which is fine if I'm only watching it for like an hour and a half, 2 hour film. Sure, I can deal with that. There's a giant lizard blowing shit up to occupy my time when they aren't speaking like that in a very bad dubbed over English. But this is just pure this, and I'm like, no, no. I saw a little bit when Logan was watching, and I was just like, I have no interest in this. At first, like when I overheard it, I asked if they were watching a Godzilla film, and they're like, no. I'm like, well, is it a Japanese English dub live action thing? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I can tell just by the way that it's dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not really. You know how I am about it. If I gotta read it, I don't want to watch it.
So, guess what I just saw?
What?
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Stadia launch trailer.
What?
So, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I own on Steam, I believe, is coming to Stadia.
Ooh.
So, that would be nice. Because, honestly, if I could pick that up on Stadia, because I didn't get very far when I started playing on Steam. But it was just I wanted to conserve storage space. So if I were to get it on Stadia, that conserves storage space because the game's not going to be on my computer. It's going to be in the cloud.
True.
Which honestly, now that I think about it, I could uninstall my Windows 10 copy of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, you could.
Because I don't have access to it anyway right now, and I got my important stuff on Stadia already, so I could do that. I might do that later, though. I'm going to do that right now. We're podcasting.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'd be excited to have that on Stadia then. Yeah. Honestly, I really should find I should keep up to date on like all the stuff that is coming to Stadia, because that like anything that I could replace with a copy of the game on Stadia would be great for space conservation on my computer. Because I do need to upgrade the storage on this thing, but there's several things that take precedence over that at the moment. So, and the fact that I majorly stream instead of recording, it's on the back burner. I know I need to do it, but if I can get most of the games that I play on Stadia, I would, because it's just that is less stress on my computer to run and less storage space. So it's like, even though my computer can handle quite a bit, when it comes to alleviating it any for streaming sake or recording sake, that's worth it to me. Because right now all I have on Stadia is Dead by Daylight and Destiny 2. And obviously I prefer to play my Destiny 2 on Steam. Just because, like, that's a game that I definitely need to play in 4K. And because for some reason I can't have Stadia Pro, no matter how many times I've tried to resubscribe, no matter how many times I've had the money, and, like, I've tried several different cards, it's just like, nah. So, and I don't want to make a new Stadia account to try to get Stadia Pro, because then I can't even bother trying to link my Bungie account, because that's a permanent account link. I can't unlink it. So I wouldn't be able to play Destiny 2 if I had a different Stadia account made to have Stadia Pro on. So I'm kind of just stuck like that, which having Stadia run in 1080p is not that bad, and in fact, it's helped save internet bandwidth when trying to run it and stream at the same time. That, and when my OBS condenses it back down to 1080p for the broadcast, it's basically the 1080p is blown up a little bit for my 4K monitor, and then it's just compressed back down to its original for OBS. So it actually looks better on the stream than when I'm playing it. But it's not that bad of a difference, to be honest. And if I wanted to have something crisper, then I can run it on a mobile device, because if you use the site, the Wumble site, or whatever, you can play Stadia on iOS devices, which is nice. You just need a pretty decent connection. A lot of people still consider Stadia a flop. I know that you, as well as I, are people who actually enjoy Stadia.
Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that I think could have been fixed in Stadia, but otherwise I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, like it delivers on some pretty good points. Like, I've stated this in a previous episode, but you can just grab like a Chromebook and you can game these great titles at good frame rates with pretty great graphics, as long as you have a really good internet connection. That's crazy. But like when it comes to stuff for like what we do, it takes a load off of our computer processor. It takes a load off of our storage, which leaves it open to, like, we can record and use that space for recording. We can do like a lot more things because like it's not weighing down our GPU or our CPU's processing power nearly as bad. So I think is overall a great service, and for it to be available on mobile devices, that's great. Do I wish that it worked through the app like it would on Android for iOS? Yeah, but there's a workaround that's workable. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Chrome works for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't get a Chromebook unless you're just trying to, like, do basic stuff.
Yeah. Like, I've had a Chromebook in the past, and it was back in like 2013, so it was like early on Chromebook. Didn't really have a whole lot going for it yet, but it was a good little computer. Like, I didn't get to do all the things I would want to do on a computer with it, of course, because that requires a lot more. But if I had a Chromebook of today, back then, I'd be set. I'd have Stadia. I'd be gaming Destiny 2 on it all day. Like, that'd be great. I wouldn't have any way of... Well, actually, Stadia has a built-in broadcasting thing. So, yeah, you can broadcast through Stadia. So, you can do our, like, whole thing bare bones kind of style on a Chromebook.
For real.
Yeah. And that's nuts to me. Like, we have over $1,000 in each of our setups, and it can all be accomplished. Not every single nuance of it, but like it can at the very least be accomplished on a Chromebook. And that blows my mind. Then you have limited access to like Android apps as well, so if like there's some Android games and stuff like that, like you can play it. I don't think there's a way to stream that though, but like Stadia has its built-in broadcasting, it's got its party chats, it's got games, and it can run on a Chromebook. All you need is really good internet. That's it. That's the requirement. You buy a $200 laptop, you have good internet, and then you can start off streaming in pretty good quality. you don't get any like fancy things like we have with our vignettes at the beginning of our videos, or having webcam stuff and all that stuff. But you can start like just like someone on a PlayStation 4, or if they want to exclusively stream on Twitch, or whatever the thing is for Microsoft, on an Xbox. Like, there's a cheaper option to do that, because like if you bought a PS4 before the PS5 and Xbox Series X came out, if you bought a PS4, it would run you quite a few $100s. Same for the Xbox. Walmart's selling Chromebooks for like $200, $239, something like that. And you can do the same thing with it. Granted, it doesn't have nearly as many like AAA titles on it. Like, you can't do Call of Duty and stuff like we do on that. But goddamn, I just put all that together as I was talking it, and it just blows my mind, because I like, oh god, I wonder if you can do that from the mobile version, because the broadcast thing is a built-in thing from Stadia.
Well, as soon as I figure out what Alex did with the My Galaxy, I will find out for you.
Well, you can do it on iPad. You just have to go to the site.
Yeah, but
I know it's not as clean running, but that fucking blows my mind. Because that just expands it even more, because you can get a cheap-ass phone that, as long as it runs steadily, it has decent like specs, and you have good internet, you can start being a content creator from oh my god. Like, there's a lot of people who start off content creation with their phone and stuff, but that's mostly just like shooting video from your camera and stuff and that kind of stuff. But like gaming content,
bare bones gaming content,
but still looks nice, like good quality but bare bones gaming content from a mobile device.
How does that make you feel?
That's insane. That's insane. What a world we live in now.
Welcome to reality. It's a dark and fucked up place.
Jesus Christ. This is nuts. I have my iPad right here. I'm gonna look at this. I gotta look at this. Okay, I have a bookmark for Stadia.
Curiosity has taken over the cat.
Curiosity has taken over. I must know. This is important for science. I don't know.
For stupid reasons we can't quite explain yet. I mean, science.
For science and shit. I'm booting up Dead by Daylight on my iPad right now for this test.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you have to boot up a game in order to have the little menu thing for it. So.
Hey, you could solo stream being a killer on Dead by Daylight.
I don't want to solo stream Dead by Daylight.
Yes, I am.
I don't want to do it. I've explained this.
Well, I know, but like content, like, you know. Don't mind me. I'm just making mac and cheese. Dude, Techie.
What?
Dollar Tree sells the Cheetos mac and cheese personal cups.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, they sell the boxes too, but the personal cups.
I didn't want a screenshot. Oh, goddamn. How do you access the... Do you hold it?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Saving last 30 seconds. No, well, I just... did a screenshot. I did a screenshot and a 30-second clip, but I did not. Hey, I logged in and received a gift.
Oh?
Yeah. 666,666 blood points.
Damn.
Happy fucking Halloween, I guess.
Maybe I need to log in. Damn.
My connection.
Your connection's probably better than mine, though.
Honestly, I probably could. I probably have a better time on my computer, but I have to know.
You have to know if you can do it with the iPad.
Yeah, I know.
Chicken's like, I must know.
Ah, unsupported on mobile devices. Open Stadia.com on your computer to use this feature. Ah, damn it. But that does mean that like a Chromebook could still do it though. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, we do know somebody with a Chromebook that we could ask.
Yeah.
The question is whether or not she's home.
So I'm gonna exit January.
I'm just having mac and cheese. Cause mac and cheese is the greatest.
For fuck's sake.
I would like to play some Pokemon.
Like Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, I still need to get the other chests. I got Virizion, and I'm happy about that. And that actually made...
Dylan has my copy of Sword right now, so I'd be playing on my Shield account. Which is fine, because, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
One of my Shield accounts. And actually, I think there's a new Pokemon game getting ready to come out, isn't there?
I think Legends Arceus came out already. I don't know.
No, I think it's Black and White, Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, the Shining Diamond and Stunning or whatever.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready to come out. I know there's a lot of hype for the Legends Arceus, which I'm excited for. But
oh yeah, that comes out January 28th of 2022.
nice.
Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond come out on November 19th.
See, I told you, I thought there was one getting ready to come out. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, my mac and cheese is important.
You make the beep beep when he's done.
You just judged because you.
I guess I'll just have to make 4 different party pizzas and eat them all just no, I'm just...
I mean, you could.
Eat them all? Probably not.
I mean, I'd at least attempt.
Dude, those things, for some reason, they're filling enough to me. Like, getting one finished is just a task.
Oh, dude, I got a whole bottle of Tabasco sauce. Bring that shit here. Don't judge me. I like Tabasco sauce on my pizza.
Well, it's the internet, so you're gonna get judged. So.
There's a lot of people that do it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who will shame you for it. So.
It's no different than little peppers on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just both say that we like pineapple on pizza and start a whole debacle on that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we do.
Yeah.
Because pineapple belongs on pizza. Deal with it, bitch. You can make anything into pizza. Let it be. It's pizza. Enjoy. Don't judge my pizza habits.
It's like, if you don't want pineapple on your pizza, just don't get pineapple on your pizza. And stop hating people who like it.
Exactly. Like, let my pizza be, bro.
So apparently, Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to have regional exclusive forms.
Yes.
Which is stupid.
So?
It's from a region that we've already had a game about.
Yeah, but could you trade the Pokemon?
From what I understand, these Pokemon you can't trade into, like, Sword and Shield or whatever. Which is dumb, because you can get other regional exclusives. Regional variants, I mean. In that game. Through in-game methods. And they could have just put one like, in there. So, I don't... It's just... It's fucking ridiculous. Like, yeah, I guess regional variants are cool. Yes. But Legends Arceus takes place in early settlement times of a region that we've already explored in a previous game. So having regional variants back then and not now is kind of ridiculous.
Well, the other part of that is you also gotta remember they're targeting people that are half our age who didn't play those games.
Yeah, but they also understand that they have a huge, like, cult following of adults that played it, like, from when they were kids. And they always... There's always something to gripe about with new Pokemon games, I guess.
Or we could just reiterate the discussion of, this is Nintendo, we will do what we want.
That is always the case. Alright, that is always the goddamn case. We're Nintendo, we're making it this way, fucking buy it. Oh wait, we already know that you fucking will. Because we're Nintendo and you'll buy our shit.
Nintendo's just sitting there like, we were cool before Xbox and PlayStation were even born.
And we're still cool now, even though our fucking hardware sucks in comparison. And we're choosing to pick 2021 to launch a version of the Switch that could have easily had been made and produced and came out when the Switch first fucking came out. Because fuck. And we're charging $50 more for it. It's like, what the what?
Yeah. The only reason I could justify getting one of the new ones right now is if I didn't have a Switch and I couldn't get a hold of one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically the only way I could justify it to myself right now.
Yeah, like, I have...
I mean, don't get me wrong, I can come up with other justifiable reasons, such as Super Smash Bros.
It's like,
Big TV.
Yeah.
Stream.
Like, yeah. You have the light, so yours doesn't have the docking capability. Mine's a regular, and it has docking capability, and if I want a better screen, I just dock it, which is how I usually play my Switch anyway. So.
And honestly, my Switch Lite doesn't have a bad screen.
Yeah, it's even smaller than the regular Switch screen. So like it's small. It's real small. But again, a lot of people play games on their phones which have that kind of screen. So I don't know. It's a weird topic.
Hey, it's bigger than the Game Boy. Which is what I'm coming out of playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
as somebody who's still plays a Game Boy to this day. Yeah. I play a Game Boy to this day, and I still to this day do not mind.
Yeah, I guess like it's to each their own on that case. Like, yeah, the OLED panel is gonna be nice. It's gonna be bigger screen and it has better kickstand. Those are all things it should have started with when it first launched. It's like, I don't care about the white dock. I don't care about the white Joy-Cons. The dock having an Ethernet port, something else they should have just launched the original Switch with, but you know. It's ridiculous is what it is. And the fact that they're getting away with this kind of bullshit, it's just ridiculous. Then I
salty.
Yeah. And of course, like, I haven't heard anything new about the Steam Deck thing. But
I would love to mess with the Steam Deck. Like,
yeah, like all of it's great for like gaming on the go and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, like, more and more lately, gaming on the go really isn't something that I see as something that I need.
we also don't live in the area that would need. You know what I mean? We don't have huge amounts of traffic and shit like that that we gotta deal with.
I mean, the only game that I really play when I'm not home is Pokemon Go. Like, I have games that are on my phone that have not been touched in so long. Like, when I am home, I will stream and I will game certain games, and then of course I'll hop onto like something like Destiny or GTA when not streaming and just do some missions, get some like money or like resources for my Destiny or whatever, and just do a little bit of casual play. But as far as like gaming goes, like, I usually reserve that for streams and stuff. And when I'm not home, it's usually just Pokemon Go.
Yeah, he doesn't like to play from a distance.
For a long, long way.
From a distance.
No, it's just like when I want a game, it's usually I want my PC. I want my keyboard and mouse. I want to sit down, and if it's something that I see as content worthy, which most of the things that I game I see as content worthy, then that's how I go about it. Do I want to stream me doing bounties and like just grind missions in Destiny 2? Not really. I've tried it a couple times and just like it doesn't really do a whole lot. And honestly, it's not that entertaining. So I'll hop on to Destiny 2 off stream and play quite a bit. Just get some stuff for my materials, level up a little bit, and just casually do some game on that. And then like sometimes I'll just hop on to GTA. The other night when I was streaming with Han Gaming, like, I started off as just playing a little bit, and then he got on, he started streaming, and so I got on, started playing with him a little bit, and then after a little while, I started to broadcast myself. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of gaming that I do that my channel does not see. And when I'm not home, I'm usually not gaming. I'm usually spending time with certain people, and I'm not finding time for like needing to play a game. Like, I'm usually well entertained with hanging out with certain friends and certain people, and I find myself just not really even looking at my phone most of the time when when I'm out hanging out, I kind of just disconnect from technology, which I haven't really done a whole lot of that in the last few years, but like this past year especially, I've done that more and more, and I feel better. Like, I don't want to disconnect myself completely from technology, because I do love technology. I am a tech fanatic, a tech connoisseur. I love gaming, I love streaming and stuff, but like when I'm not doing those specific things and I'm out and about, I find myself more and more, at least in this past year, just disconnecting, enjoying the moments around me, maybe pulling my phone out to take a few pictures. And that's about it. And I think that's a good balance, to be honest.
What is balance?
Yeah, you've got a lot on your day-to-day basis. I don't know how well you balance any of that.
Not very well. I try very carefully.
I try very carefully.
I don't always.
Yeah. That's just life full course, though.
Yeah. Well, Teggy, you think we got enough here?
I think we might. I was kind of just scrolling through the interwebs for maybe one more topic, but if you're good with wrapping up, we have been recording for over an hour, so we do have enough for a full episode.
I mean, I am A-okay, bud.
All right.
If you're good, I'm good.
Yeah.
You
So,
are.
I'm going to take this time to wrap it up. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this podcast, no matter what platform you're listening to it on, come check our YouTube channels out. Just give us a subscribe. Come check out our Twitch channels. Give us a follow. I got important links in my description and on my channel for my videos, where you can check out his channel, other channels that I work with, social media links. And if you want to support my channel directly, I do have my cash tag in the description of almost all of my videos. If it's a somewhat older video and it has a PayPal link, that PayPal link still works. Just, that's not the preferred method. It'll work. I'll still get the donation. It's fine, but like, I'm trying to be modern with Cash App and stuff, because PayPal apparently is old. So, just whatever. Is there any promoting that you would like to do for any of your stuff?
I mean, right now, you basically covered it. Check out my YouTube, check out my Twitch. I'm going to be doing a lot of recording and uploading here coming up. So, be sure to keep your eye out for the open, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can find out when we post stuff.
Yeah.
Or go live, depending on the situation.
Make sure to share stuff with your friends, because that's important too. Yeah. So, with all that said, we will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully we get back in a routine. So hopefully it'll be on a regular basis. But yeah, until then, peace.